Hello, everyone. Today's devotional is going to be called Anger, and I'm doing a series of slightly shorter devotionals on the relevancy of the Bible in today's times because many people don't think that that's actually a thing. And the biggest problem with it is these people 2,000, 3,000 years ago uh, have absolutely no correlation to us today, and it's simply not true because the heart is the heart. And the human heart has been the same since uh, the beginning of time. We all have the same essential emotions, and we have our virtues and we have our deviances. So, uh, anger is really a thing, isn't it? And it's a sore point with me. I admit it. Uh, I often brag about the fact that I never hit my children, and it's true. But I did use a lot of angry words that I can't take back today, and I wish I could have some do-overs for those things. And I get really upset sometimes in traffic. And many months ago, Mary, my wife, and I were in the car, and some lunatic started. Uh, he cut us off, and he cut us off twice. And the second time he cut us off, this was on 410. He cut us off, and I honked my horn at him, and he immediately swerved to the side, and then he started coming at us, trying to run us off into the next lane of cars and stuff, and he was coming at Mary's door, and after the second time he did this, I was really irate, and uh, I really wanted to hurt this guy. I really did. And finally, I guess he got bored with it because he couldn't get me the first couple of times, so he took off. And I was so upset with how I felt. I came in and had a talk with Pastor Jeff about it because I asked him, so how could I go from just being, Joe, a deacon of the church, to I really want to mess this guy up because he was essentially physically attacking my wife with a deadly weapon. And we had a discussion, and as always, his counsel has always benefited me well. So I'd like to read you a few relevant passages about anger. This is Proverbs 29:11. A fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quickly holds it back. Ephesians 6:4 says, Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. I didn't do that when my kids were young. Unfortunately, like I said, there was no corporal punishment, but I tongue lashed them pretty good, and fortunately, they've forgiven me for those shortcomings today, and we've talked about it frankly, and I have apologized to them. James 1:19 and 20 says, Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. And if we want our children to have faith, if we want our friends and family to have faith, we have to display that faith when we're outside of church. Faith isn't a thing that we put on like this sweatshirt and go to church, and then we get out of church and we take it off, and we behave in a completely different manner. Uh, and the truth is, with people we meet, I mean, sometimes you might be the only Bible that people see, the only Jesus that people see. So anger is a thing, and as you can see, 2,000 and 3,000 years ago, and way before that, it obviously has been a trait of mankind since mankind began, when Cain killed Abel because he was jealous of the fact that Abel's gifts were pleasing to the Lord, and Cain's haphazard, quick, convenient offering was rejected with disfavor. So, some thoughts to chew on, and again, The Bible's very relevant today, and we can draw on it whenever we want to take the time to read it and have it help instruct us to walk in a godly manner. God bless your church. Have a good day.